Prince of Wales was met with cries of "Free, free Palestine" outside the British Red Cross headquarters in central London. Prince William was visiting aid workers providing humanitarian support in the Middle East.
Yes, this comes as His Royal Highness released a rare statement this afternoon emphasising that too many have been killed in the Israel-Gaza war.
Well, former Royal Correspondent at The Sun, Charles Ray, joins us now. And Charles, I suppose there will be concern from a lot of corners that the Prince of Wales has invited political comment, some might say political controversy, for stepping into a political issue.
Well, I think he's done the right thing, to be perfectly honest. I think it's right for him to have made those comments. Look, we're all concerned about Gaza and what's happening out there. And, you know, they're going to be discussing tomorrow the possibility of asking for a humanitarian ceasefire. And, you know, this is not the first time he's made any comments at all. He and the Princess of Wales issued a joint statement after the Hamas attack on October the 7th, you know, condemning it. And I've never been someone who says that members of the royal family should not get involved in major controversial matters. And it would be stupid to think that when people like Prince William or the King have private meetings and audiences with various government members and from opposition members, that these matters are not discussed, and their opinions clearly they express them at these meetings. So for the Prince of Wales to come out and do this, yes, he's going to incur the wrath of some people, but I think he will incur the pleasant part of it from other people who'll say he's done the right thing. But, yes, we need to sort this out. And I know he's going to be, well, we know he's going to be visiting a synagogue in the next few days to discuss the growing anti-Semitism that is, you know, currently a dreadful thing that's happening, not just in this country, but around the world. And, you know, I think it is important that leaders like him, okay, not political leaders, but leaders like him do have a view and express that view.
But Charles, this is one, you may well be right, but Charles, this is one hideous ongoing conflict.
Sure.
Does this mean that we should be expecting statements from His Royal Highness on other conflicts when and if they emerge? You're
right, Emily. This is a hideous conflict that's going on, but this conflict's been going on for a great many years, in various guises. For me, if there's a controversy like this, I see no harm in the Prince of Wales or the King or any other member of the royal family expressing a view. You've got a view, I've got a view, Tom's got a view. We can express our view, and you guys try to express that view from both sides.
Charles, with respect, Emily is not going to be Queen, and I and you are not going to be King.
Well, you don't know that, Tom. There's a lot of people to get out of the way first before I get to the throne.
I've still got time.
No. You're right. We're not. But as I say, whether it's the King or the Prince of Wales, and let's not forget the previous Prince of Wales was never short in expressing his viewpoints, and he's spirally writing letters to various government ministers and opposition shadow spokesmen and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's right. We know that they have meetings in private. We know that the King and the Prince of Wales express an opinion. The Queen did it. It would be ridiculous to suspect that the Queen just sat there knitting while, her various MPs, various prime ministers were telling her with the latest international or, home crisis.
Do you get the impression...
She clearly got opinions.
Yeah, do you get the impression, though, that Prince William is particularly well placed just in his knowledge of foreign affairs and the ongoing conflict?
I think the Prince of Wales is very well briefed about what's going on. I think he knows exactly what the scenario is, and I keep on saying to you that I think it's right that he does say something. He is, and I know he's unelected and everything else, but he is a leader of this country, and what he says matters. Don't forget, he and other members of the royal family support various charities. Some of them are controversial charities. Some of them, bring out the worst or the best in people, but they're still there. And if it wasn't for them, these charities would not be earning as much money in donations.
Well, you make some very convincing points, Charles. Thank you very much for your time. Charles Ray, former Royal Correspondent for The Sun.